Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and everybody, 7 nights 2 is saved. Holy cow. I feel like I've done a complete 180 in the span of the last 12 hours. We initially released our video, How to Kill a Gacha in 24 hours, and within 6 hours, we got this developer response. Now, I don't know if it's because of my video. I don't know if it's just because of the general outrage in the community. Apparently, they've been having meetings about this for the last couple of days. But you guys, this is really good. This is amazing. And y'all, I might have to start making some more 7K2 content. So let's go ahead and dig in. Before we talk about what they changed and what they announced and the apology that they kind of sent out, first off, if any of you guys are looking for a 7K2 guild, y'all, my guild is recruiting. I already lost 2 people from this. We're at 26 out of 30. Come join us. Send me a message on Discord. You have to be on the Americas server. But please, guys, since I'm not quitting the game anymore, would be great to have you. So what changed? What was the significant change? Well, they literally addressed almost everything that I talked about in my last 7K2 video. Literally almost every single point. So first off, the tier reward ruby amount. So when you would clear field exploration, you would get 100 rubies. Previously, they nerfed it down to 60. They're going to buff it back to 100. Awesome. And they're going to compensate for everybody who did field exploration and got the 60 since then. So even better, right? They're going to add upgrade dungeon ticket drop rate increases. Dungeon tickets were the most important, arguably most valuable thing that you could get from field exploration. They were your source of upgrade materials for your units. They were, sources for, for soul stones to potentially upgrade your units even more, EXP potions, guild, everything came from upgrade dungeon tickets, and the rates became so bad in the latest update. Having upgrade dungeon ticket drop rate increase is a huge deal. Auto salvage offline buff cost change. So this was probably the most infuriating thing, is they released a way to do field exploration offline, which I think a lot of people would appreciate and love. However, they locked it behind 950 rubies. So previously, field exploration was the only way that you would be able to get kind of like free rubies, really, unless you were doing the main story. It was like your, free to play ruby source. And with the nerf down to 60 rubies for a clear, right? And the kind of nerf to now requiring this 950 ruby item every 14 days, all of a sudden, they're just destroying the free to play ruby acquisition. Great feature, terrible implementation. So they're changing it from costing rubies to gold, which is incredible. I 100% endorse, this is an amazing change. Not only are you letting players experience, field exploration offline, which is this great new thing that you created, you're not punishing them, right? It feels great. Boss appearance change chances from 2% to 3%. This is universally good. One of the things that's interesting with this is that consistently we keep hearing that boss percentage chance encounter is not functioning correctly. If you go on any Discord, if you go on any of the Reddit posts, you will often see people posting that the boss percentage increase that you're supposed to be getting in the actual field exploration isn't working. I don't know if that's true or not, but hopefully this will help kind of adjust and filter that. We'll have to wait and see. Elite field exploration proficiency potion amount increase. So previously you could get EXP and proficiency from completing expeditions or field explorations, and you can't get proficiency anymore. And instead they implemented proficiency potions for it. But the problem is the amount of proficiency that you get is so low, the proficiency potions are just even worse almost. So the fact that they're implementing a different amount of proficiency potions is a really good thing, in my opinion. Additional changes, we will add a probability chest that can be purchased at a set amount daily using maps so that you can earn immediate rewards. So until this is fixed, they're going to implement something that you can purchase with your maps daily to kind of compensate you for what you would have been missing out on compared to the original field exploration. I think at this point, if you're playing Seven Nights 2, you do not want to use your maps right now. You know, just save them, just hoard them, wait until the changes come through. You know, you're not getting any good drops anyway by using your maps, so just save them up, spend them to get this chest so that potentially you can get, you know, dungeon upgrade tickets, right? Like, just go for the slow burn right now. Don't try and waste all your maps, or, you know, use the field exploration buff or nerf, right? Just calm down, give them a few days, and let them kind of work through it. How do I feel about all this? Does this make me happy? You know, they released a whole bunch of compensation here, which gave summon tickets and moonstones and legendary enhancements, and similarly, they released another big compensation on the other side, where they also gave us a whole bunch of stuff. I would say I'm significantly happy right now. Like, the fact that, you know, the fact that this is coming out and that they're changing this is a huge deal. And I'm glad that Netmarble is listening. I would say my trust is pretty eroded with them at this point. I had heard bad things about them previously, and this is the first time I've really experienced something bad happening. However, I do believe that companies can change, and I do believe that if a company is listening to its player base, that should be recognized, and that you shouldn't hold things against companies, right? For example, if Gumi all of a sudden started listening to us, even though they don't really do anything, or if Square Enix started listening to the player base on the GL side, I really think, you know, that should be recognized. Like, all it takes is someone losing their job in like some executive office, right? Because it's not like the actual developers on the ground. It's the actual, like, it's like literally people who don't play video games who are making these decisions. You know, all it takes is for that person to be fired and another person to come in, for the entire company's position to change on something. So, you know, the fact that this happened, I think it's really important for me to kind of speak to the community about, because it is actually Netmarble listening. It is them actually making changes to the game. And I think, you know, despite the fact that they do have a reputation, it is important to also recognize when a company does something right. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you are looking for Seven Nights 2 Guild, please message me on my Discord, dig.gs/discord, or apply to the mole colony on the Americas side of Seven Nights 2, and I will catch you guys next time.